Sapsugar dumplings, welcome back, please like and subscribe, check out this video, yada yada. Anyway, all this talk about TikTok being banned, it's supposed to happen on the 19th. By the time this video comes out, God knows what would happen. They've had these talks before. I was just thinking to myself how Glitter and Lasers hasn't posted anything in 2 months onto YouTube, so I have nothing to react to. Everything I would react to is a retro react. So I heard through the grapevine on the streets that she does a lot of TikToks. So I decided to do kind of a blind react to some of her TikToks. I picked some random ones, I didn't watch it, and downloaded it. So this is it. This is the video. So let's watch some of her TikToks. Let's go. Okay, so I guess that was a trend. The sound trend. I don't know. I'm kind of confused what the heck that was. I love how this is the image that I got the pause from, but I'm just confused. Like, okay, so you put some makeup on. I'm not a big fan of TikTok. I have to say, a lot of the trends kind of go over my head. So I apologize if I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Nothing will make me want to buy these overpriced cheap pajamas. I don't care what music, what lighting, what city, what you're wearing, loungewear, pajama, whatever they are. They're the ugliest things ever. You're not getting me to... This is recent because this was her last couple of videos were about her ugly sweaters and Christmas pajamas stuff that didn't really do so well because I heard that, they were marked down. I have a whole video on that somewhere in my library, so go check that out. Yeah, no, I'm not like, okay, impressive. I don't know. What? And it goes like... This is what I have to say for the "you're living your best life." Are you really? Are you really, girl? Because my understanding is you're in a lot of physical pain. I don't care how much jumping off into the water you do. And if something were to happen and you had because you're so big and in pain, if something were to happen, I don't know if anybody could rescue you. So are you? I mean, it's beautiful wherever you're at, but yeah, I don't believe you. I kind of don't believe you, girl. I don't think you're living your best life. I think, you could be doing better. But that's just me. That's just me entering this kind of sphere, girl world, late in the game. I could just see it.
So the changes in my body really started to happen around puberty. I just started to gain weight, which is kind of unusual because I was always a really active kid. So it was puzzling to a lot of people, how was I gaining weight? So I remember around that time, my mom took me to this really shady doctor in the middle of nowhere. And I remember even as a little kid being like, this place is sketch. And went in, there was one of those little windows that they pulled open, and I looked inside, and the woman asked me 3 questions. Not one of them was my age or my weight or anything like that. It was literally do you have a heart murmur? Do you have any of these other conditions, diabetes, I think. And this is at 8 years old. Shut the door, took me in. This older man gave me a speech about why I was awful because I was overweight. And then he wrote me a prescription for what I now know was Fen-Phen. So at 8 years old, I started taking Fen-Phen.
Yep. Fen-Phen is a stimulant that was a popular kind of diet drug. It was pulled from the market by the FDA in 1997 because of serious cardiovascular problems.
So she's talking about being put on diet drugs at a really early age. I mean, I feel for her. I feel for anyone who's been kind of pushed by their parents either well-natured or not well-natured, to do things that are unhealthy because their parents didn't know any better, especially something like receiving drugs, stimuli to get smaller. I remember my mom, there's this like ballerina tea that's like, it's basically a laxative tea, and she still let me have it when I was younger because I was gaining weight. So I get it. I feel for her. I feel for her a lot. With that said, things in the past happen, and we learn from those things, and we grow, and we learn not to do those things anymore, and we forgive the people who've done those things, because they didn't know any better, right? I forgive people. You don't have to. You do what you need to do to kind of put that aside. Drugs like fen and ballerina tea do a lot to your body, especially when you're young. So I do feel for her. I feel that maybe that is a very small cause to her weight. A lot of it may have been caused by herself. I don't know her complete history or medical history, but nowadays I get the feeling that a lot of the things she says about weight goals and losing weight are lies. So there's that. She's got to fix something in her head. I always feel like before any diet or before any exercise routine, you got to fix what's in your head, what's making you do these things. I guess good for you that you can lift your legs high. I'm not a fitness expert, so I can't really comment on this. I guess, a round of applause for you for doing this. I mean, TikTok is such a place where you can put random things like this, and you're just like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Good for you, I assume. I love the imagery. She is a fashion icon, Miss Glitter and Lasers, Anna. Um, I love the visuals she adds to everything. With that said, I hope she continues on her weight loss journey without lying to people, like truly, truly taking it seriously, because some of that stuff I saw, I was like, man, that must be painful for her. She seems like that, physically being that big, that'd be really painful. And I'm not going to judge her for being a big girl, but, I hope she continues on her journey and make those journeys again at a smaller weight. That would be just a great, great thing.
Hi, my name's Anna, and I have lipedema that's giving surgery, darling. This year was the year I took my lipedema on head first. This is me doing the pre-surgery mobility assessment, which then led to my pre-op appointment, and then my eventual surgeries with the most amazing doctor ever, Dr. Amron. Now, I had 2 surgeries on my outer and inner thighs, and I still have some surgeries to go next year, but I am super glad I made the decision to start this journey. It has truly been life-changing. And yes, I brought my own personality to the process by tie-dyeing my bandages. I swear the nurse had never seen anything like that before. I also had to learn to care for my body in a new way, dealing with things like bandaging and compression. It also meant getting resourceful and finding ways to exercise when it was really hot outside in Texas, so I became a mall walker. I also started to really focus on things that helped with lymphatic drainage, like being in the pool. I also invested in tools to help my lymphatic drainage on a day-to-day basis, like this vibration plate, a rebounder, which is a really fun way to move. I also started using leg pumps every night, and my lymphopress has become my best friend. Last but definitely not least, I took a trip to Tucson to meet the literal legend that is Dr. Karen Herbst, and got to try out some cool technology there as well. It's been one hell of a journey for sure, but I cannot wait to get started on my next round of surgeries. Let's go.
That's fantastic. I'm so proud of her. That's amazing to know your limitations, know what's really hurting you, and taking it head on and trying to do your best with what she have and getting surgery and doing everything. I wish her the best. I know a lot of you guys have told me that she lies about certain things, about taking medication. I hope this video is true, because I wish her the best, and I hope she gets on a health journey and she truly tackles her issues head on. I know, like, the whole thing with lymphedema, if I said it right, is a big deal for her, but I also hope she goes and sees professional help for her mental health, because that's really important. To me, that I think that's the most critical thing when it comes to weight loss. To my girl MIA. I used to love this song. Oh, it's a TikTok trend. I hate this crap. It's a cute outfit. Yeah, I mean, she wears things a little tighter than I would. But I think she's feeding to a certain population. So she's feeding, if you get the hint. I just, I don't know. I wish that they, MIA, I love MIA. Why would they do this to her song? Well, there you go. That's some random TikToks from Glitter and Lasers. Didn't make any sense. Yes, I know. I just thought that, since they're shutting down, as of the day I'm recording this, they're shutting down the app, I would, check out some TikToks. I have a feeling they won't shut it down. I don't know. I feel like in the 11th hour, someone will buy it, or someone will figure something out, and it'll stay around. Too many people make way too much money from it, and the algorithms from TikTok are way different than the algorithms from Instagram and YouTube. Like, I can post the same short form video on all three, and they will get totally different views, totally different comments. So, and it could be like, and it's happened a couple of times for me where I've posted the same video, all three formats, and people reacted differently on each site. And every time it's different. It's not the same thing. Like, I can't say, oh, YouTube, I always get like 1,000 views on this video. No, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So yeah, hopefully I'll stick around. So thanks so much for watching this video, and stay sassy.